Alright guys, what is up and welcome back to day 6 of 8, and we have a bit of a different one because I don't have access to any of the removed levels other than Ignite now on my normal app, so here we are on a 2018 version, and let's just get into it because we're going to be playing Faded today. If you guessed that, you were right. Alright, so this is by far one of my favorite levels of all time in this game. Really nostalgic. I remember when this level came out, I was just like in a hotel in this room on vacation. I like a lot of Al Walker's music, and I think this was definitely a good pick. I honestly think this should have been first before one, but I understand why they wouldn't do that because they kind of already did that with Dancing Line at the time. I just really wish they didn't have to have it removed, but once again, I do understand why that isn't a thing. This is the longest level in the game, and I mean, I don't really care. This is such a good level, honestly. It would be top 10 if it like wasn't removed for me, but I mean, I understand that could be avoided. The themes are really good, and I really wish that we could bring it back with like remix music like they did with Ignite or something. Because that would be sick. I don't understand why they had to take the remixes out though, like Alone Remix, Faded Remix, because those were literally remixes. Those are their own songs, they can't be copyrighted. But whatever. This level itself, one of its only downsides is that it's so long that it could get kind of boring sometimes, which is a problem that this Factor and Spectre Remix don't have. But Faded and Alone can have, this one especially. And yeah, see, that's just an example of me forgetting the route. And whoops, I guess. Yeah, I don't have much to say about this entire level, just because of how long it is. And obviously, I'm not used to this camera angle. Like, it's weird to me. Because, I don't use this camera angle often. Because I'm on the other app. But, yeah, it's really nice to just come back and play this level because it's a bit nostalgic to me. Because, like, obviously COVID made the years far better. And I remember I always failed at this part because I thought you had to, like, do diagonal kind of stuff. I was like, oh my god, how am I gonna do that? But then I realized I was just being an idiot. Yeah, and I never reached this part until a while later. I will say the crown roots are a little just lazy. Putting them in the sky, like, oh hey, there's this new power up. We're just gonna put every single crown where you can get it without power. A little boring, I say. They could have done better. Like, it's inherently obvious that you're supposed to do that once you get the first one, and the first one's just free, so they could have done better with crown roots. That's the only other complaint I'd say I have with this level. But, really nostalgic level, I'll say. Um, and, yeah. Overall, um, it doesn't have many flaws. That last crown is a little annoying, I could understand that. And, yeah, this level, in my opinion, is just, I'd probably give it a solid 9.5 out of 10. Just because it does have some issues, like, its crowns and stuff, and I won't hold the fact that it was removed against it, obviously. And it's just really nostalgic to me, I don't know. But, that's gonna do it for today's video, and I'll see you guys on episode 7 of 8. Ooh, wow, we're almost over. But, before I go, your next clue is that it is one of the original 14 levels made by Cheetah Mobile, and it is 5-star. Make you guys season 5. See you next time.